everybody, what is up? Welcome to another Retro Anime UwU Live. I am Saru. Today, we are talking about Cowboy Bebop. We asked last week what your Cowboy Bebop memories were, if you're familiar with the show. A bunch of you answered. At some point, we will also be talking about the anime compared to the Netflix live action. We specifically waited some time until after the Netflix show aired so that we can actually talk about that at the end of, or not at the end, but after we talk about what your memories are, after we read the weekly question. Every week we do a different question, or every other week, I want to say, we do a question regarding which topic we're talking about. Today is Cowboy Bebop. The next show we're going to talk about is Bubbling Crisis. And that one might be the last one we do on YouTube. I'm not sure. Maybe we were thinking about maybe moving it to Twitch. It's really up to you guys if you guys would rather watch it on Twitch versus YouTube. But that would officially make Saru Show the only thing that we do live on YouTube going forward. Just to see if maybe we can get some more interaction on Twitch. I guess we'll see. Wow, I look awfully orange
because
today. I think the camera doesn't like the orange light. Welcome everybody. Welcome to this Wednesday. Oh yeah, it's the orange light that's doing it. There we go. Okay, I look a bit more normal now. What do you guys are talking about? Harem anime right now in the chat. That's another one that we want to tackle. Like I guess Tenchi Muyo would be somewhat of a harem anime, right? That's one I want to talk about. Is Tenchi Muyo. Oh, is it that light that's doing that?
It's all the lights.
All the lights. All the lights! Could be a content strike if you play Bebop music, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
This is from some game.
No. Kingdom Arts said to play official get Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, yeah. This one is from something called Cowboy Bebop The Shooting. I don't know if that's the PS1 game. I haven't played either game, so I don't know. But yeah, next one we're gonna do is gonna be Bubbling Crisis. Like I said, I don't know if we should move it over to Twitch or not going forward. Maybe that could be the first one we do on Twitch, and then just not do them on YouTube. The thing with YouTube is that we can make thumbnails, and those are easy to share, because people see what the show is about. And with Twitch, you can't really do that. So I don't know. We will have to see. But anyhow, let's go ahead and take a quick peek and see who is in the chat. We have Screw the Net. Stadium Arts is here. Pope. The Pope is here. Sweet Like Sugar. GT Beakerman. Matthew Roach. Cerulean. Objection. Cassius is here. Ondo Gamer. And RK Games. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to tonight's show. I guess we can just go ahead and get right into it, huh? Alright, so, last week we asked you guys, do you like Cowboy Bebop? Where did you watch it? Are you excited for the Netflix series? Now, we had asked if you were excited for the Netflix series because it was originally going to be before we aired it, so we'll see what people had to say. A lot of people answered after the show had already aired, so we're going to get a bit of both views here. Number one comes to us from Wreck-It Renz. Wreck-It Renz says, so when this show was on Toonami, I remember trying to watch it, but it felt like it had too much dialogue and not enough action. At that time, I was crazy about Dragon Ball Z, so this felt completely opposite to what I was into. Now, however, I'm intrigued to watch it as my tastes have changed and matured, and maybe once I finish the anime, I'll give the live action a try, says Wreck-It Renz. I'm rewatching the anime because Jesse hadn't seen it. He hasn't seen the anime, so we're gonna try to watch both of them simultaneously. We've seen maybe how many episodes of the live action? 4 so far?
Yeah, 4.
5? 4 or 5 episodes of the live action. We haven't finished it yet. Only because we're watching them in tandem with the anime themselves.
So, by the way, my answer's a bit too long and drawn out. You can skip mine, Sarasama. You haven't met Merox, have you?
That's okay. That's fine.
It's not long.
Did you get a tan, Saru? Yeah, I don't know what was going on. It was just the lighting was weird. The Netflix show isn't that bad. We'll get into that. Because I feel like we're going to start a whole thing. Matthew Rush says, Bubblegum Crisis. Yes, I love Bubblegum Crisis. Me too. I'm surprised we didn't do that one sooner. But I guess we'll see if that one is something we do on YouTube or if it's something we do on Twitch. I don't know. We'll talk more about it in the SaruPro Discord. Most of you, almost all of you here are part of the SaruPro Discord. You guys will get to decide where we do it and what we do and who we do at what time. So no spoilers on the ending and what I think about it. Yeah, let's try to steer away from
Any
spoilers for the live action at the very least. But we can in general talk about like comparison stuff. But we won't talk about that until we get through the weekly question. By the way, next week's question is already up. That's the Bubblegum Crisis one. We will try to do it next week. We haven't done one of these shows in like 2 or 3 weeks because stuff has been happening. And it just isn't at the top of my priorities when it comes to streaming. The show isn't quite there yet because we don't have a lot of viewership. So it's kind of at the bottom of the priority list, which is why we might move it to Twitch also. So we'll see. We will see. My computer hates Twitch, so... Oh, does it? Yeah, I guess we'll see. We might continue to do it on YouTube. We'll talk more about it on the Discord. But for now, we'll just assume it's going to be on YouTube, and if it changes, I'll let everybody know via post or something. All right, number 2 comes to us from... I'm not sure who this is from, but this person said, I'm excited for the Netflix series, partially due to having never seen the full anime series. Picked up a bootleg DVD set way back in the day with horribly translated subtitles, but I could still follow along, and it kind of made me more motivated to watch. To see what funny crap would pop up in them. Bottom screen words. Haha. Then someone on the internet forum ruined the ending for me, so I stopped watching. Damn keen to try with that live action though. Haha. Says this person. That's so funny. He must be talking about like those like Hong Kong DVDs, I'm guessing. Because I remember I had some of those like Hong Kong DVD sets. And they were like really badly subtitled. So, I'm assuming that's what this person is talking about. Maybe. I'm not sure. In any case, let's go ahead and take a quick gander at the chat. What are you guys saying? I'm still watching the live TV action. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, the anime. Yeah, we're still watching the TV series. So I'll reserve my thoughts for later. They're kind of mixed for me right now. All right, number 3. Also didn't leave a name. By the way, you guys, when you answer the question, make sure you put your username somewhere in there, because we don't pay for Gleam, so it doesn't tell us who it's from, unless that person is the winner. Then we get an email address. But if you can, just drop in your username when you answer the question, just so I know who it's from. All right, number 3 comes to us from, I'm sorry, no name. He says, keen for the live action series, had a bootleg DVD set way back in the day. Is this the same person? Horribly, yeah, I think this is the same one, just different worded differently. Yeah, it's the same person. Number 4 says, yes and yes. Cue the tank, jazz beats ensue, says number 4. I'm not sure who, number 4 is, but yes, cue Tank. Everyone knows Tank, right? The music. Very what do you call it? Known Yoko Kanno track. I did watch all the Cowboy Bebop episodes in Toonami Adult Swim a year ago. Oh, that's interesting. Also, welcome Matthew Kelly. Did they show Cowboy Bebop on Toonami after Toonami came back? Because that was a thing back in the day, right? Like, everyone would watch Toonami for some Cowboy Bebop. Back then, it was like Cowboy Bebop and Big O and Inuyasha. It was a magical time. Magical time. Think that was me. Which one was you? The one that said keen for the live action series? Had a bootleg DVD? Is that you? No, I think yours is this one. This one says Cassie Daddy. I'm assuming this is you. says, love it. VHS in high school at my best friend Johnny's house. Hearing the intro nearly overwhelming really takes me back to good times with my best buddy. I can't wait for the Netty Flux, says Cassadaddy. I guess that's you. Alright. Number 6 comes to us from Kitsune-sama. Kitsune-sama says, oh, how many did we get today, by the way? We got 14. Okay, so we got a good number of them. Kitsune-sama says, I love Cowboy Bebop a lot. I like a lot. I have watched it many times and go back to it once in a while. The music of the show is on my YouTube playlist as well. The show has amazing music. I can't remember where I watched it the first time, though, and I didn't know where there would be a Netflix series. So I can't say I'm excited because remakes of reboots, if that's the case, usually always ruin the original experience, says Kitsune-sama. Yeah, and it isn't like anime adaptions have always been the best, right? Like movie, live action anime adaptions weren't always the best. I mean, it's the same for video game adaptations to live action. They were never exactly the best thing to happen to any particular series. Let's see here. Cowboy Bebop, All-Star, Trigun, The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. They did bring back Tsunami since 2012. This is Matthew Kelly. Yeah, I knew they brought it back. I just had no idea when or what they were showing. Who's the devil then? What are y'all talking about? Good thing Cowboy Bebop is an original anime series. Noodle Noggin. What? Alright, next one. Let's see here. Next one comes to us from Super Boo. Super Boo says, yeah, I like Cowboy Bebop. I watched Cowboy Bebop when it first aired on Cartoon Network. I was only 17 at the time, and truthfully, I don't remember a bunch of it. And I haven't rewatched it at all. There are certain scenes that stuck with me, but I need to watch it through again someday. I saw the animated movie as well when it first aired on TV. Don't remember what channel it was on, though. I liked it a lot. As for the Netflix series, I might check it out sometime. Not really all that excited about it or anything, though, says Super Boo. That seems to be the general answer for anyone who's already seen it on the anime adaptation, right? Like, a lot of people are like, who did they make this for? Why does this show exist? So, a lot of that. Non-adapted, I meant. What are we talking about? Good thing. Right. I watched Space Dandy a few weeks ago. It's not as good as Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo. I started watching Space Dandy and then kind of just forgot about it. It didn't lure me in as I thought it was going to. But I was excited for it. It kind of felt like it was going to have that like same Cowboy Bebop energy, but it was kind of different. I Love Tank by the Seatbelts Band. Cowboy Bebop made for a good live action because it's literally a space western and no crazy super powered people flying around shooting I-beams. But people like I-beams, but they also like the anime jubblies. Alright, next one comes to us from Matthew Roach. Matthew Roach says, I'm a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop. My first viewing of it was on Adult Swim. From the moment that the opening track Tank played, I was hooked. I have seen the Cowboy Bebop movie and I loved it so much that I purchased it on UMD for my PSP back in the day and to watch on road trips. As for the Netflix series, I'm interested in seeing how they adapt it to hear Yoko Kanno's music again. As for the Cowboy Bebop video games, I haven't played any of them. I was excited for the PS2 version to come out since it was covered so much in PS2 magazines. I would collect, but sadly it never made its way to the USA. That is a shame. You think that something like that would have made its way. Could I get that in like a cup or something small? Space Dandy was too silly for me, says Cassius. UMD. Yeah, I have the, what is the movie called? Like Knocking on Heaven's Door or something like that? I think I have that on UMD somewhere. And one of the UMD episodes, I don't remember which one. There were like 2 episodes per UMD or something, because there wasn't a whole lot of space, if I remember correctly. I gotta look. I should have grabbed like all of my Cowboy Bebop media, which isn't a lot. I only have like 2 UMDs and the Blu-ray set, and that's pretty much it. That's all I have for Cowboy Bebop. Knocking on Heaven's Door. Okay. That's what I thought. I think I had that on UMD, but I also have it on DVD. Or maybe I just have it on DVD. I don't remember. But yeah, I should have at some point checked. Thank you.
Yeah.
Quick think. Alright, next one comes to us from Video Game Hunter. Video Game Hunter says yes to the anime, no to the live action. Alright, well that was a simple answer, yeah. It's how he feels. No to the live action. And like I said, a lot of people are going to feel that way, you know, especially because, you know, they find the anime to be such a classic. Number 10 comes to us from JT. JT says, I love Cowboy Bebop. In the past, I hated jazz music with a passion, but while watching the show, things changed. Now I love this genre of music. I really enjoy the characters from Spike, Jet, Faye. I like them all. I haven't watched the Netflix show yet, but I heard it's really divisive. But I'm going to still give it a shot and make my own judgment. See you, Space Cowboy, says JT. Very cool. I have Knocking on Heaven's Door on DVD and Blu-ray. For some reason, the DVD has more extras than the Blu-ray. Isn't that like a very common thing? I have lots of anime that I have on Blu-ray and that I had on DVD, and like the DVDs always have like all the trailers. They have like concept art or interviews, and then the Blu-ray is just like, bam, here's the show. That's it. Cool. Here's the show in high def, and that's pretty much all you get. Oh my god, Ian, Historic Nerd is here. He says, UMDs, what are your feelings on the truest disc shape format, CED? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Is that pre-Laserdisc? Snowichi is here. Welcome, Snowichi. How are you? And Ian, how is Ian? How is Ian today? Did you watch Cowboy Bebop at all? Were you excited for the live action? Capacitance electric disc. Oh! Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about those at all. Not a damn thing. Yep, Knocking on Heaven's Door. It's basically vinyl record that does video. That is crazy. Alright, next one comes to us from... this person didn't leave a name, but this person says, I loved the anime. I just finished the live adaptation. I liked it. Never understood why people dislike the live action, says number 11. If you're here, let me know who you are. I am Han Yolo, says, yeah, what's up? Welcome.
That could be Soccer Monsters.
Who?
Huh? That person.
No, he ain't. Oh. Maybe. I'm not sure. Where is Soccer Moms? Alright, next one comes to us from Stadium Arts. Stry. He says, I freaking love it. First time I saw it, it was actually the movie with my friend. After writing it off when it was playing in the movie theater, not knowing it was an anime and thinking it was a Western, which I can't stand. I loved it though. Found the anime series around 2009, went ham, and I just loved it. The live action series, you can tell there's some effort. The world building is great. Some of the dialogue is just fucking horrible, and some of it is great. I haven't finished it yet. I'm on episode 6, but I don't hate it. I'm okay with it. I think it needs a second season and some more funding and needs to lighten up on its production and writing, and it would really excel. It is not and never will be a replacement for the anime, but it's something complementary to it. Absolutely fine, says Stride. That's kind of how I feel about it as a whole. Let's see here. So, I actually really enjoyed the live action Cowboy Bebop, says Ian. Space Dandy is also set in the same universe as Bebop. Oh, Tighten Up. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, the hate for the Space Dandy is just another one of those I didn't get it kind of thing, similar to the disdain for Metal Gear Solid 2. I think Dandy was ahead of its time. Is that what that is? MGS2? Yeah, I kind of just forgot about Space Dandy. I had started watching a few episodes of it, but I just completely forgot about the show. And it could be one of those shows, like the first few episodes didn't really lure me in, but a lot of shows you have to give it, 5-6 episodes before you can make that decision. Let's see here. Back to Love Hina. What are you talking about, Love Hina? It's funny. I'd have to rewatch Love Hina. I enjoyed it back when it first came out, but I mean that was also over 20 years ago, so who knows? But I thought some of it was funny and cute, typical, fan servicey harem anime stuff, right? All right, next one comes to us from Mackenzie. Mackenzie says, I can't exactly pin where I watched this show, but I remember getting recommended watching the show from Sergio and the holograms during a live stream where he was playing Mario 35. Warning, spoiler alert, after learning from Faye Valentine.
Yeah, that's not read that.
Yeah, let's skip that. Definitely in my top 10. Shit. Okay. Let's see here. There's just some shows I don't feel translate well into live action. I feel Cowboy Bebop is one of those examples. I'm not a fan of some of the changes they made to the live action. It feels like it's subtracting from the show than actually adding to it. But I know some of the people who are excited for the show, and I couldn't be more happy for them. I think part of that is also the constraint of how much of it they're going to make, right? Like, so far there's like one season, they might make another season, and they probably have to pick and choose what plot points from the anime that they're going to use. I did notice they made a lot of changes to like how things play out, and that could just be for flow, of the live action. There's just a lot of things that you can't do with live action that's possible with the anime, so I feel that that could be part of it too. Socket Monster says yes. Oh, how delayed am I? I wonder how much the delay is.
Not that late.
No?
Lift this up. Lift this up.
This?
Then put it down.
that's our delay. How we're doing the delay here.
11 seconds.
There it goes. Okay, so 10-11 second delay. All right. You're locked down with reality. It's getting better. I mean, look at the new Dune and the new Blade Runner. I picked things up and put them down. That's what I did. That was my test there. So pick up that bottle. Battle Angel Alita. Oof! There's one I have not watched. I'm kind of afraid to watch it. I don't know what the general opinion is. I kind of stayed away from it in general. Oh, do you want some? Here, I can grab that. Oh, you're trying to grab... He wanted pepperoni. Jesse's trying to grab this with his feet. Let's see. No, you're good. I just asked him to join since people were getting confused with I Am Hanyolo and Socket Monsters. Oh, were they? Oh, because Jesse made a comment, and I don't think that's what Jesse meant. That was there was a nameless comment that he thought might have been Socket Monsters, and I guess it just confused people. Let's see here. Up there with Speed Racer. I did like Alita, says Cerulean. Did you? Was it good? I liked the original Gunm, or Battle Angel Alita. There was also a game, too. Gunm. Alright, next one comes to us from... Oh, this is the last one. I'm not sure who this is, but if you're here, let me know. This person says, do I like Cowboy Bebop? I've bought every DVD release, including that limited edition that came with a CD soundtrack. I have the soundtrack on vinyl, and I have an Ein plushie. The Pope loves him some Bebop. I won't be watching the Netflix series. It looks like it's an abomination. If it was a fan project on YouTube, maybe. Bang. That's the Pope. Very cool. All right. Well, that was it for all of them. So what are my thoughts on this live adaptation? Granted, I've only seen up to episode 5, right? And there are some things that they changed. When I first started watching it, I was not so sure about the casting and like how they did stuff, right? Like I wasn't so sure. What is his name? What is the actor's name? John Woo? Is that his name? I think.
John Cho.
John Cho. Okay. That guy. Okay, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, John Cho.
Sweet Like Sugar says I submitted one. Did you? Did I skip Sweets?
Hold on. You could have submitted one at the end.
Okay. Jesse's grabbing it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and read it as soon as he puts it in there.
Cerulean.
John Woo. I don't know. Let's see here.
Hold on. I only see Cerulean. I don't see Sweet Like Sugar.
For this week's? Or for tonight's show? Was mine already called yet?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Jesse said that there was one that he thought might have been yours. It didn't have a name in it. There were actually a lot of them with no names tonight. But just for you guys coming in, when you do them, if you just want to put your like YouTube username somewhere in the beginning or the end, just so I know who it's from.
No, I don't have one for Sweet Like Sugar.
Sweet Like Sugar says, never mind then, Jesse.
Okay.
He says, Huh. That's weird. That is weird. All right.
Perhaps one for Cerulean.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Pop it in. Pop it in, boy. Who was the one who was saying that their answer was long? Through the net?
Yeah.
Where was it? Did I read it?
You just read it, yeah.
It wasn't that long though, wasn't it? Yeah, that wasn't long at all. Alright, there we go. Alright, number 15 comes to us from Cerulean. Cerulean says, yes, I like Cowboy Bebop very much. First saw it on VHS when I saw a good review for it in a magazine. I forget which one. And instantly loved it. Then, when it came to time to get Volume 2, we got a new family PC with a brand spanking new DVD drive. It was pretty much our only DVD player until the PS2, and a few VHS/DVD combo players turned up much later. But from that point on, I bought the series on DVD. Talk about buying a series blind and on good faith. But my God, this show just hit it out of the park from start to finish. If you haven't watched it, please do. It's a classic for a reason. And still to this day. Also, a very nicely done dub too. And one of the few I prefer to watch dubbed as well. The Netflix series, not looking forward to it. It deviates from the anime a bit too much for my liking and makes unnecessary changes to the lore, says Cerulean. Let's see. What did I see here that I thought I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, the dub. So the dub, Steve Bloom is Spike. Right, Steve Bloom does the voice of Spike. We got to meet his son. One of our friends is friends with Steve Bloom's son, who apparently also does voice acting work now. And he had posted something, some sort of thing saying that Steve Bloom's face is somewhere in the show. I haven't spotted it yet, but I think he said that his picture is on like
it's on the refrigerator.
Yeah. There's a picture of Steve Bloom, said his son. Oh, Emery, is it Coacher? Just subscribe. Welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Jupiter Ascending was just weird and boring. When I had long hair, I looked exactly like Jin. What are we talking about? What are you guys talking about right there? Sticks! I missed you. What? Welcome. I saw you pop in earlier. I didn't say hi. Samurai Champloo was better than Cowboy Bebop. I think they were different. But Samurai Champloo is great, too. Considering that both were made by the same folks, I consider Champloo and Bebop to be both equal gens. I would say they're fairly different shows, right? Don't get too excited. The movie sucked. Which movie? What are we talking about? Cowboy Bebop movie? With the current state of Star Trek and Star Wars, the Cowboy Bebop was a bit of a breath of fresh air in terms of visuals, and the show just feeling fun as opposed to by the numbers, says Historic Nerd. So far, I'm enjoying the live action for what it is, right? Nothing is ever going to compare to the original anime. There's also a lot of things that you can't do in anime versus live action. Like I said, the casting I wasn't so sure about. I kind of didn't like how, like, I wish, like, with Jet they had just gotten someone who had a beard and, like, flared out his beard instead of, like, sticking those, like, very obviously fake strands of, like, beard hair on his face. Like, you can tell, like, this part is real, and then they just put some, like, hair stickies on his face, and it looks awkward and a little jarring. Faye, she's alright.
I like her.
She's alright.
She's one of my favorite characters.
In the live action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's okay. I still much prefer, the anime personality. I feel like they're a little different in terms of personality. I feel like, Jet was my favorite part of the show, so what? I think the main cast did great, says Styx. You can adapt all you want, but the fucking tone just lost. Yeah, it's different, right? It's different. But like I said, I think I like it for what it is. I know there's a lot of people, I think that even though it is Cowboy Bebop, right? They're trying to obviously touch base with the original demographic by throwing a lot of nods to it, but I also feel like they're trying to capture a new audience, right? I know people who have never seen the anime and are enjoying the live action for Cowboy Bebop. A lot of people are like, well, I don't really watch anime, but I enjoy this show.
Reluctant Hero's wife, remember?
Oh yeah, he made a comment saying that his wife didn't know it was an anime or something like that, right?
She didn't know, yeah.
Reluctant Hero, are you here? What was the exact verbiage your wife used for it? So he needed to be perfect? Oh, the live action one? Do you mean he's your favorite part about the original show? Oh, I love Jet in the original show. Loved him.
I think Reluctant Hero said that she told Reluctant Hero told her that this was an anime, and his wife was like, "Don't ruin it for me.
Oh,
stop talking because you're gonna ruin it for me."
I guess because she doesn't watch or like anime.
Yeah.
As a live show, it's very different than anything seen. I warned folks, over half of modern entertainment began falling off in the mid-2010s. Faye was never very likable, so I thought that translated well to the live action. I really liked the anime version of Faye, but the live action character is okay. I don't know. I feel like maybe they just did with the best that they could with the people that they got. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that they were the top picks for a reason for the show, and they couldn't find people who closely resembled what they wanted. What are we talking about? If you ask the Japanese people the characters in anime look Japanese, they could have just stuck with the framed as dirty cop bit. Spike is pretty good. Jet is my fave. Ein is a shoo-in though. Yeah.
Oh, I want a corgi so bad.
I know. It's so funny. I've always wanted a corgi, and I remember back in the day people were like, "Oh, you just want it because it was on Cowboy Bebop." I'm like, partly. Let's see. I agree. I like live action Faye better than the anime Faye. If you guys want to see a shitty adaptation of an already amazing show, Utopia USA trying to redo Utopia UK. I have no idea what that is. Megumi Hayashibara is a Japanese voice actor and is good though. It's so funny too because like I'm a huge fan of Megumi Hayashibara, but I much prefer Cowboy Bebop in English. It's one of those animes that I like in English better. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. I feel like with some characters, especially Spike, right? For the English dub of Cowboy Bebop, I feel like he captures so much more emotion than the Japanese voice actor does. And I feel like that's like a rare thing, right? It's usually never... It's rarely the case that like an English dub does well with capturing emotion. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like the English voice acting, I feel like Steve Bloom is... Spike just fits. And it's rare for me to say I don't really like dub. I'm not a fan of dub. I can count on one hand the dub shows that I like and not even use every finger. So I'm not big on dub at all, but Cowboy Bebop is just one of those shows that adds this extra layer, in my opinion, to the flair of the show. And I think part of what that is for Cowboy Bebop is one, it's a western. It's a space western. There are also so many colorful characters with accents that just don't translate well into Japanese. Like in English, right? In the English, like in our dialogues, we have like all of these different types of English that people speak depending on where they're from and where they learned that English. So I feel that's just something that is captured better in English than it is in Japanese. Because like in Japanese, you have like so very few accents. Japanese is very cut and dry, right? Like you have like your typical like Tokyo style accent, and then if someone is from anywhere else, boom, Osaka Ben, right? They speak the Kansai accent. You're Chinese, you speak Kansai Ben. You're Indian, you speak Kansai Ben. Like everybody, like there's very few different ways that I feel language is differentiated by different international representations, and I just feel like in English that representation is better when you're depicting, different countries. Tokyo, Kansai, Okinawa, yeah, or whatever. There isn't a whole lot, right? Would you agree with that? That there isn't a whole lot of different accents that they can pick from to depict various different races? There aren't a whole lot. But like I said, I much prefer the Japanese dubs usually almost all of the time, but in Cowboy Bebop it's just excellent in English. Just replay it. Oh, and I just feel like the casting is just... The casting was just good. And I feel like that's also an important thing, is that the casting was just really good for Cowboy Bebop. I don't know what the magic formula was for that show, but casting was amazing. I love the bad American speaking Japanese accent. Yeah. That's something totally different though, right? Like when people are speaking English in like Japanese anime and it's clearly someone who doesn't speak English and they're reading like English written out in katakana. So they're enunciating everything. It's funny. It's funny. I was agreeing with you on that. So Cerulean. Yeah, there's just so many different accents that they can pick from. There are certain animes that work better for me in English. Cowboy Bebop is one of them. The other is Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. I've never seen that show. One show that I ended up watching in English, even though the dub is not spectacular, it was Ranma 1/2. And the reason for that being is that the subtitled releases by Viz, for some reason, were more expensive. Back then when they were, we're talking like 1993, 94, around that time. I don't know why. The subs were more expensive to get. And so I started watching it in English. And then I had a friend who had them all in English. And I started just copying her tapes. And I just liked it in English. I ended up liking it in English. Granted, so many of those voice actors went to voice like English Inuyasha, and I was like, this is just weird. I didn't watch Inuyasha in English. I had to watch that in Japanese. Never watched Ranma in Japanese. I watched it in both, but in the beginning, in the early 90s, my first exposure to Ranma was in Korean, because I had Korean friends. They rented the tapes. I had no idea what was happening, what was being said. And then I started watching some Ranma in Japanese. And then I started watching it in English, and then I just started watching it all in English, and then eventually me and Jesse watched it all in Japanese, right? We watched it in Japanese. I think we watched it in both. We watched it in both.
We watched both, yeah.
We watched it in both languages. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, English dub all the way. Ugh. I don't know about like Sailor Moon in Dragon Ball. I could not stomach those in English, and I think the reason for that is only because I've been exposed to the Japanese versions of those for a lot of years prior to them coming out in English, and I think that's the only reason. I think that if I had not watched Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon, and my first exposure to it was like the Dick Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball on TV, then maybe I would have had a different opinion and I would have liked it, right? But I got used to Masako Nozawa being Goku. Just like how her voice is jarring for people who watch it in English and then they watch it in Japanese and they're like, what the fuck? So I just think that's what it is. I think it's just a matter of exposure and what you're used to. Alright, let's see what else is being said here. What's that show with the insane dub? Ghost Stories? Yes, it's Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories has an absolutely bonkers dub. And I forget what the reason for that was. But that dub is absolutely bonkers. Not only is it bonkers, it would be so politically incorrect right now. Like, it would be so, like... It would get canceled. If that was something that was being shown, like, heads would probably roll. The things that they say in that show would be too much for our current sensibilities, I would think. Golden Boy dub was good. That was funny. That shit was hilarious. With anime and other things, I preferred Kodo-chan in English because she raps. I've never seen that show. Kodomo no Omo-chan? Never seen it. It's a Gainax show, right? Yeah, I've never seen that one. Never seen it. Let's see here. I am Hanyola says, I grew up with Masako as the entire Son family, so I'm down with it. They sound more noble and heroic in Japanese versus Goku just being a doofus in English. Yeah, no, if you hear... Oh, we got a $2 donation. He says, I love live action anime. Just look at my JAV folder. So, do you have JAV versions of, like, Evangelion and Love Hina? What are they? They made a lot of parodies, right? Like a lot of JAV animes. JAV subs or dubs? Are there dubs? Do people dub those? Let's see here.
What's up, Nick?
It's Face. What up, Face? Blade Runner. Or what are you gonna be next week? We should have a contest and guess what Face is going to be at any given time. Oh God. How funny. I mean, there's like AV of everything, right? Didn't they already made like a Squid Games one? Who did that? I remember seeing some clips. Somebody posted in our NSFW thing. Better than Netflix and more faithful. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, uncensored dubbed JAV, says Snowichi. Oh man. SaruPro JAV win. You guys are getting crazy.
Nick says, "Lol, sorry, you always make me laugh."
We're gonna play the face guessing game. Let's see here. ADV was going tits up, so Ghost Stories was going to be their last release, so they got permission from the producers to do whatever they wanted as long as they stuck to the basic story. Oh man, it's so funny. I wonder, next Wednesday was supposed to be our Discord watch party thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have time to do both. I'm off that day though. I took that day off because I have something to do early in the morning. So maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do the watch party and the anime show, depending on if sleep happens. Or maybe I should just schedule it so I feel obligated to do it. You know what I mean? Oh, speaking of which, here's the Ghost Stories DVD. Dude, this dub is so funny, but I let somebody borrow it, and I forgot she was of Jewish descent. And she could not watch this. She could not watch this. She got to a certain point and was like, yeah, no. She's like, I'm going to respectfully give this back to you. I was like, oh, okay. Oops. But yeah, I let somebody borrow this, and they were offended by it. So I didn't let anyone else borrow this just in case, because like, you know, there's some people that, like, you can't joke about certain stuff, right?
Nick said, are you streaming tomorrow?
What's tomorrow? What's today?
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Wednesday. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Maybe.
We're not doing anything.
Yeah, we're not doing anything but eating. I think Jesse wanted to do. Did you still want to do the Korean barbecue thing?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we can live stream that on the Discord, and then maybe after that we can just game stream on Twitch.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna do, like, on Discord, we're just gonna do, no, we don't, neither of us really likes turkey. So Jesse wants to do, remember you did do turkey a couple years, and then he was like, fuck this noise. And I was like, it's fine, you don't have to. I don't even like turkey. The only thing I like about turkey is making turkey sandwiches with the leftover turkey the next day, but I'm not big on turkey. So after that, we stopped doing dinner at home, because we used to do it. We used to invite people, and then, like, none of these people knew each other. They all knew us, but these people didn't know each other, and it was always, like, awkward for them. It was like, not for us. We knew everybody, but we used to invite people over, and because I'm like the center point of, like, a lot of, like, friend circles, but I know all of them, but they don't know each other, so it was just weird and awkward for them. So we stopped doing that. We just started doing our own thing on Thanksgiving. So now we just do our own thing. Even though I have family here, I don't know how that's gonna work with them banned. What are we talking about? Out of 10 of Cowboy Bebop is my favorite American cartoon. And your favorite anime is Cory in the House. Still bummed I missed Right Stuff's Discotheque sale. I always miss those sales, man. I've been trying to get Pat Labor set for the longest time. There's like a crazy set that's like super expensive, and sometimes they'll sell it really cheap, and I keep missing out on it. Sorry, I keep playing my mustache because I didn't trim it, and I feel like it's like passing my mouth too much. It makes me self-conscious. Gives Daniel a hernia. Oh, hentai. What?
A hernia?
Frasier is the best anime of all time. Dude, I love Frasier. Frasier is the best anime. I agree. I love Pat Labor. I wanted to buy that set so bad. They've already. I missed it twice already, where they've like dropped it down to like, I don't remember, like $60 for the whole set. I'm like, I want it, and then I miss it. I got that Pat Labor set from Sentai with their own sale earlier this year. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for that. Nah, Empty Nest is the best anime. What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that a sitcom? I'm gonna assume it's a sitcom. I'm not familiar. Not familiar. But Frasier is the best anime. They'll have more sales closer to Christmas though. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. I'll take a look. I definitely want that box set. I was gonna do a charm today, but I didn't have time. Two, I didn't know what to draw, and I was debating if I should like draw like an Ein. Yeah, I was thinking about doing like an Ein thing or like a Fey chibi, and then I just couldn't decide, and then I ended up not doing either. So that's why there's no charm today. Oh, speaking of that, what is that? What do we have there? Paro Caesar? Close that. That's from our...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did a Paro Caesar charm, which went well. A lot of you pre-ordered that one. So, yeah, we're going to hide that stuff. An hour later, we were like, what the hell is that? That was... Yeah, that was for the last show. And I just kind of... We didn't see it. Frasier's the best anime was a running joke on my TikTok, since I keep Frasier set with all of my anime. That's so funny. That is hilarious. What is Carl Caesar? It's a Paro Caesar? Paro Caesar is this guy. Is it still up here? Is the image still here?
No, I don't think so. You have to add it.
Let me... Here, I'll show... Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Let's...
Image.
I'll show you really quick here. Add source, right? Here?
No, here. I got it.
Just tell me. You just said that.
I'm faster.
Paro Caesar is the ship from that one. That was what we did our last during our last Saturday show. We had a charm for that. I drew a fat little version of the ship from Soldier Face. Sarah, have you ever watched Serial Experiments Lane? I saw a couple episodes, and maybe I can try rewatching it now that I'm older, but like younger me didn't like watch that kind of stuff. So this is why stuff is always here like off the side, because you do that, and then there's like a bajillion things loaded.
Well, I deleted them all.
Alright, let me delete this guy. How do you remove it? Just remove?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright. But yeah, that's what that was. I tried watching Lane when it first came out, and I was like, man, this shit is boring, and I don't understand it. And so maybe, I don't know, now that I'm older and I understand more things, but during that time, like when it came out, I was watching, like I wanted to watch like action stuff or comedy stuff, right? And for some reason, I thought at the time Lane was pretentious and dull, but this was also, I don't know, 22 years ago or something, so I don't know how it would feel, or 20 years ago, whenever it came out. So I might feel differently then or now than I did then. But back then I didn't like that kind of stuff. And I wasn't the most mature person. I mean, I'm not now, but especially then I was not. I was extremely immature. I was incredibly immature, actually. I don't know how I had any friends. And I had a lot of friends, and I don't know how. I don't know how I had friends. I was so immature. I made fun of everything. If I didn't like something within the first episode or two, I just chalked it off as stupid and boring. Like, so I'm not really like that anymore. So I would give it a chance. But yeah, I was a terrible person in my 20s. Like, I would have hated the me of now. Would have hated me back then. I would have been like, you don't even watch it. You're not even paying attention. You know, that would have been me back then. That's how I felt with Ghost in the Shell and Akira. It's like Akira. So I for a while like did the whole like anime club thing, and everyone kept bringing Akira, and then eventually we just had to make it a rule that people were not allowed to bring in Akira anymore, because people were always bringing Akira, and it was too long, and we'd have like to split it off into like multiple days to watch it, you know, because we'd always do the club thing would only be like an hour long or so. So eventually Akira was just something that got banned, and when I first watched Akira, I enjoyed it for what it was, and then I just started to really dislike it just because I had seen it so many times. That is all I liked. Strange mystery shit. Monster is good as well. Boogie Pop. Key the Metal Idol. Lane is my shit, says Snowichi. Yeah, at some point I think I'll have to rewatch it. Because the me of 20 plus years ago did not like it. So maybe I should give it a chance at some point. Perhaps. Give me 1 second, you guys. Oh, this is Discord. What's going on here? Oh! Ew! Thank you for that link. I just saw that link. Matthew. Very cool. I'll check it out. Is it just that portion? Because I think this other set was like a bunch of different things, though. It was like that, and like all the movies. Because I think this is just is this just TV, or is this all of it? And they redid it into like a more streamlined thing. Oh no! This is all of it. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Magical Girl Ore, the girls' magical girl transformation are buff men. It's insane. It's as insane as you think about. Yeah, that's the one where it's like there's like is that wait. Oh no, that's something else. I'm thinking of there's another anime that's similar to that where like the guys were like former yakuza and they got like plastic surgery to become like an idol girl to pay off debts or something. I don't remember what the story was. We saw a couple of episodes of it, right?
Remember this one? They become Pam.
Oh yeah, well we did see a couple episodes of that.
Yeah, the first 5 episodes.
Yeah, we saw a few episodes of that as well, and we were like, "What the heck? What in the heck?" I don't know. I'm guessing that's like a thing, right? That's already like 2 different shows that are kind of similar, where it's like Magical Girl Ore is out of discotheque, says Matthew. Very cool. But yeah, very strange. Very strange thing. But anyhow, going back to Cowboy Bebop live action, I think that there are some audiences that the show is going to reach that the anime just never did, right? Just because of the simple fact that it's anime. A lot of people are like, who does this exist for? I think it exists for the non-anime fan, I want to say. You know, it's a way to introduce the story to a new audience of people, but I guess we'll have to see how it does. There's no, I don't know how it's doing. I know critics kind of like bashed it too, right? Because they're saying that it doesn't have the charm. It doesn't have the charm of the live action. Summer, how would you translate this to English? Fushigi no Yume no Alice. Fushigi no Yume no Alice. The mystery... Alice's mysterious dream? Fushigi is mysterious, and Yume is dream. So Alice's mysterious dream? That would be the direct translation. Is mysterious dream. Fushigi is mysterious. Speaking of Fushigi, are you excited for the Fushigi Yuki live action adaptation? I'm just kidding. There actually might be one. Is there one? Is there a live action in Japan maybe of Fushigi Yuki? Do you guys like that show? Oh man, that's actually a show I didn't finish. It's Fushigi Yuki. I should at some point. It was interesting. Fushigi Yuki was like early. Would that be isekai? Would that be an isekai show? Maybe a second season of the live action will flesh it out. It's the game that got translated for PCE. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm dumb. Yeah, that is. I don't have that game. It's made by Face. The company's name is Face. That's a game I want on Hue Card. I don't have that. I don't own that Hue Card. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is a game. That's totally a game. Fushigi no Sushi no Alice. Mysterious Sushi. Alice's Mysterious Sushi. She must have got it at the gas station. It must have been gas station sushi. I would never get gas station sushi. Is that even a thing still? I would never ever. Even like supermarket sushi, I avoided. Now it's different because like Kroger, Smith's, like those places, they have like someone who makes it there. You know, like they have like a sushi guy, and those are pretty good. They're pretty good. I like them. Comedy isekai is my shit right now, says the Pope. What is that? What is that one show? The really funny one. I need to watch more of it. With the one ditzy goddess. What is that show called? Oh shit! Why can't I remember it? I'm old. Konosuba, yes, Konosuba. That's what I was thinking of. It's Konosuba. That's another show I need to finish. I haven't finished that show. Konosuba, Cautious Hero, How to Summon a Demon Lord. No 7-Eleven sushi in America. Is there 7-Eleven sushi too? I wouldn't get it. Oh, but 7-Eleven sushi in Japan is good. 7-Eleven food in general is good. Maybe not to like Japanese people. No, konbini food is good. I know a lot of Japanese people who like konbini food. It's good stuff. I think it's especially good to us foreigners, right? But I love convenience store food in Japan. Convenience store food in Japan is so good. We're going to do like videos and stuff about that when we go to Japan. Yeah. We're going to do convenience store food and all that stuff. Hopefully soon. We're going to try to get as much content as possible when we're in Japan in that time that we're there. Which reminds me, I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff so that we can buy our tickets. I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff on the Discord and on eBay. Only because I know that I can get more for some stuff on eBay. Konbini food is delicious. I know, it's so good. Dude, we ate so much Fami Chiki and like all the chickens that you can get from all the convenience stores. Like, we went to 7-Eleven has like Fami Chiki is like the original, right? Like chicken that you get at a convenience store, and then everyone started doing their own like Chiki things. There was like Fami Chiki, and 7-Eleven's was Nana Chiki because Nana is 7 in Japanese. So 7-Eleven had Nana Chiki. Lawson also had their own. Lawson's was something Chiki Shanghai, I guess, because it had like some like spices that were reminiscent of Chinese chicken. Chicken from China, the Chinese chicken was Shanghai chicken from Lawson, I guess. Spicy Chiki from Lawson. They all of them have like their like spicy variety, right? Like there's like Nana Chiki, the spicy one, and then there's like spicy Fami chicken as well. And then the Shanghai chicken we got from the Dragon Quest. They had the Dragon Quest Lawson in Osaka, which has been there for years, and we had never gone into until the last trip. We decided to go in, right?
Yeah.
Was it the last trip?
The last trip.
And I wished that I had gone in every time because it was neat. Lawson was a little less greasy. Yeah, the Fami Chiki is greasy. Like you bite into it and it's oily, but that's like the best part.
How did we miss the Lawson there?
We did it. We saw it every time. We just never went in. We saw it every time.
Was it always 100 Lawson?
Oh no! I'm talking about the Dragon Quest Lawson.
Oh, the Dragon Quest Lawson.
Remember we went to we only ever went the last time. Yeah. We never walked into it.
No, we didn't.
You went into one in Tokyo,
yeah,
I think,
I
right?
That one, yeah.
But we never walked into the Dragon Quest one in Osaka. And they had it for years. I don't know if it's still there, But they had it every single year we went, and then the last year we're like, fuck it, let's just go. And we did, because we did a video. We did a video on it that we put on YouTube of the Dragon Quest Lawson. And for some reason we decided, hey, we're going to go into this Dragon Quest Lawson. And it was cool. And I kind of wish we had gone sooner. Chimkin Nuggies. What? Chimkin Nuggies. You like chicken? Mackenzie, welcome. He says, how's everyone doing tonight in the crew? Did Jesse steal my snacks? Yeah, he's eating pepper right now. He didn't even offer me any. He's just like, whatever. Is there any in here still? You can't offer. Don't just give me half. Don't give me your half-eaten pepper. I want my own. I want my own pepper. No, just give me one.
Okay, you can have one.
Stop holding them.
I said one.
That's what you get, karma. I got two because they're stuck together. Okay, let's make a wish, you guys. Let's make a wish together. What do you guys wish for in 2020? This is my Pepero wishbone. You don't touch. You don't touch. The wishes for the SaruPro. What do you wish? This is our makeshift wishbone. I wish for chicken. For chicken. No. Chicken nuggets. Lol. I love chicken the nuggets. Moments that make DJ and Jesse laugh. Oh no, it broke. No wish for you. It broke. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It broke. Oh well. It is what it is. Doing good, Saru. I snuck in a couple minutes ago. I think you didn't see me. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh yeah, I see you. It's just delayed. Like my brain. My brain gets delayed. The Saru gets 100K sub. I can't even get to 4,000. You know, I've been at like 3,999 for like 3 years. I'm at like 3,900 and something.
I can't see.
And I have been there for a long time, but that's my fault though. That's mostly my fault. I haven't been putting up regular video content because I've been so busy. So I'm at 3.99K. Yeah. So I'm like 3,999. It's been at that forever, at 3.99K. It's been at that number for a long time. But like I said, that is mostly my fault because I'm not uploading content. I'm just doing all these lives. So that's kind of what I was thinking about, just taking away all of the lives from YouTube and just putting them all on Twitch, except for the Saturday show. Saturday show is going to continue to be live on YouTube. But I think this show, I'm going to move this one to Twitch also.
We're also working on a side project with someone.
Yeah, so I've been super busy. Me and Jesse are part of this side project that we're not getting paid for yet, but we're hoping that can change. Only because we think that the idea is good. So I'm part of this thing as like more like creative, like visuals. I do art for it. Let's just say that I do art for it. And Jesse's doing like some camera stuff for it. So hopefully that pans out and we can get a little something from that. But we've been busy with that project, and
we'll give our Discord people a preview of it soon.
Yeah, you guys will actually see a preview of it, of what's going on. But we're not supposed to share. But I mean, you guys aren't. Our Discord is private; it's not public, so I share everything there. But we're not supposed to share it with like anybody until it's finished, because it's not ours. Maybe team up with a stream with Yahel or Ian sometime. Ian always used to ask me to come on, and I never would. So he probably
he always streams when we're streaming Saru show. So
yeah. So I'll pass it to him, right? And he'd ask me if I wanted to like hop on the call or whatever. But like at this point, we had already been streaming for like 4 hours, and we usually have to go eat or something. But a couple times I was on Skype with them when it was like him and Jimmy Hoppa, because Jimmy Hoppa always hops in. So a couple times I've hopped in on Ian's streams, but this was a while back already.
Matthew Roach says, get Saru to 100k subs. Matthew Roach says, all the best to you and Jesse for 2022. And 2022 is the best year of both. You can go to Japan. I know!
Yeah. That's our goal, is we're trying to go to Japan in 2022. And so, hopefully we can go a couple times after they open. A historic nerd could throw on some Shenmue and just run around in circles for old time's sake. True. Oh, right on. Must have been a night I was out doing non-video game things. The great long ago. I just haven't been doing a whole lot on YouTube. And I'm doing the game streams on Twitch now. So I'm trying to do like 2 game streams a week on Twitch. But I want to do more on there as well. Like I'm thinking about doing like my drawing streams on there, because there's a category for it. That's kind of the cool thing about it too, right? It's like there's like live categories, like just chatting. So I'm thinking about making this Wednesday bit a just chatting segment on Twitch instead. And they have one for like arts and stuff. So I'm going to do like art streams, and then we'll do like our game streams still. I just hate how busy I am with stuff. I was even watching Twitch streams in the evenings when I was in Mexico. Awesome. Very cool.
Should we do that?
All right, really quick here, before everyone drops off, we're gonna do Name That Anime. That's a fun little game where we show you screenshots. You guys tell us what the anime is. The first correct answer that appears here in this chat right here, where I am looking at always, that's going to be the answer that we pick. The winner gets to win a Gachapon prize out of the machine. Sometimes there's big prizes as well. We have these like Kimetsu no Yaiba things. And being that there's only 14 of you, the odds are probably pretty good. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and play. We're going to play Name That Anime. So once again, make sure that your chat is set to live chat. Make sure you refresh your browser. We're going to show you guys some screenshots. Like I said, once again, first correct answer that appears here gets the point. The person with the most points gets to do a spin from our Gachapon machine. This guy right here. Oh no, this is Gachakun. He is a replica Gachapon thing. There's all kind of prizes in there. All kind. There's like regular Gachapons. There's bigger Gachapons. There is a box full of goodies if you get that ball as well. My Neighbor Mononoke. My Neighbor Mononoke's delivery service. The third. Alright, you guys, let's go. Let's go ahead and start. Stadium Art says, I always lose this. Do you lose this? What about Name That Tune? How do you do a Name That Tune? On Saturday, we do a similar thing, which is called Name That Tune. Basically, we play a tune from a game. You guys guess it. This is the same thing, except with screenshots. We show you a screenshot from an anime. You guys guess what anime it's from. Excuse me. Alright. Here we go, you guys. We're going to start. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, this is an off obscurity. Shit, man. Hell yeah, what the fuck?
What is going on there?
He's like fusing with the city. Oh shit, Matthew Roach got it. It is. That is Eat Man. Very cool. Alright, Matthew Roach. First point goes to Matthew Roach. Yep, that was Eat Man. Eat Man. Wow. Okay. Very cool. I didn't think it. I don't know. I saw that. Jesse picked these, by the way. I saw that. I was like, shit, no one's gonna guess that. Somebody guessed it. So there we go. Very cool. Oh, it's Urotsuki Doji Blue Girl Tentacle Monster X. Mix that up, says Cerulean. The hell is Eat Man? It's an anime. All right, here you go, guys. Next, a screenshot. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. That's a straight giveaway right there. Each man is also eat.
It's on discotheque.
On discotheque. Each man eat man. Oh, Cerulean got it. Hunter Hunter. Very cool. 1 point for Cerulean, 1 point for Matthew Roach. Let's keep this going. Let's keep going. Good job to Cerulean. Cerulean. Legs for days. Wow. So screwing it. Alright, you guys. Upskirt leg girl. X cis. Okay, you guys. Next screenshot. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, I can't cover the chat. I'm a doy.
There was 11 seconds, so let's check the board and answer really fast.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Cerulean again. That is Alita. Whoo, you guys. All right, yeah, that was Cerulean. Cerulean. I'm a battle angel. Alita, you guys. The Undertaker got an anime. Armored Suit Gunbuster, the Mobile Police Task Force. Seed. Destiny. Gunham. Darn it, I thought I had it since Mackenzie. Harry Potter. Yep, Cerulean. 2 points for Cerulean already. Cerulean is the anime whiz right now. Alright, here we go, guys. We got a few more screenshots, so... Oh, we got it. We got a bunch. You guys can still catch up. No worries. Next screenshot. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. You know, this would be better on Twitch also because of the delay. That's a problem with these games, too, when we do them. Like, especially these where you have screenshots, where you have to look at it. You know? I feel like this would work better
on Twitch.
Because
Superman.
It's almost instant on Twitch. And here it's right now we have it set to low latency and it's still 12 seconds. Like, what the shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is it so laggy? Wow, we've already listened to the same soundtrack like a billion times.
One more time.
Oh, that's Schoolgirl Tentacle Vampire Witches. Duh. Smallville the anime. This is from Family Ties, the anime, you guys.
Family Ties.
That's obviously Michael J. Fox anime version.
Michael J. Fox.
Wow, nobody, huh?
Beyblades.
This was done by one of my favorite artists. Actually, my top favorite artist does the designs behind this. Tentacoon Revenge High School. That's right. Ow, fuck. I just slammed my elbow into this bookshelf really hard. You ever, like, hit yourself and it makes your whole body just be like...
Yeah, there's that thing.
Ow.
Your nervous system goes...
I know, and I feel it in, like, my entire arm now. Alright, no one knows this one. Alright, so we're done with that one. Alright. So go away. Alright. That one is done. We're donezo with that one. Nobody knew it. I am his high kick. Man, that was an obscure one, wasn't it? I am his high kick. Crossfire. No, it wasn't Crossfire. All right, so that was Otaku no Video. Kenichi Sonoda did a lot of the artwork for that. That was Otaku no Video, which recently it got a re-release not that long ago as well. There was a Kickstarter Animega was doing. I missed all those Animega Kickstarters. I didn't get any of them. All right, you guys. We are moving on. Let's move on to the next one. He says, oh, I haven't seen that in ages, says Objection. It doesn't exist. Sure, they made it up. Boob Castle. Still waiting on my Blu-ray. Oh, from the Kickstarter? Interesting. Alright. Oops. I went too far. Alright, you guys. Moving on to the next one. What the hell is... I've never heard of this.
That's what it's called.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, here's one I've never heard of. So, good luck. Name that anime in 3, 2, 1. Is this even old anime?
Yeah, it is.
I have never heard of this. But just because I've never heard of it doesn't mean that...
1985 to 1999.
Doesn't mean they don't know what it is, you know what I mean? It looks cute.
The Karate Kid.
Creamy mommy. It's that one episode of Cream Lemon. Looks familiar. I had no idea what this was whatsoever. So I can't imagine anybody getting this. So I don't even know what the back this is. Never! Creamy lemon! Alright. We'll move on. We'll move to the next one. I don't think anybody knows who that is. Barefoot again. Alright, let me just take that screenshot off just to make sure. That's another thing too, is like I have to, when people don't guess it, I have to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Because of the delay. Yeah, maybe we're just gonna move this. We're gonna move it to Twitch. I think the first one of these we do will be a Bubble Crisis episode, and we're gonna do it on Twitch. Just for these games, they'll be quicker. Splooge Sama, the Great Reckoning.
It was called
Cream Pie Kun. Cooking Master Boy.
Chuka.
Shin Chuka Ichiman. Cooking Boy is the Japanese name for it. Cooking Master Boy.
Yeah, Cooking Master Boy.
No idea. I don't even know, so don't. It
looks cool. I was looking. I was like, oh, that's cool.
I have no idea. Never heard of it. Never heard. It is either that or Help Me, Oni-chan. I'm stuck.
Would have never.
Never would have guessed. Me neither. All right, here's one. Here's one that I feel is familiar with people. This should be easy. We should get through this quickly. Next screenshot, you guys, in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, right.
Just like immediate.
Bam, I know.
Dragon half. Cerulean got it. Cerulean got it. This dragon half. I love those OVAs. I have the game too. The game for PC Engine is really pretty. It's a pretty like board game.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
That's right. It was Clifford the Big Red Dog. Yeah, it was Dragon Half. 3 points for Cerulean. We have 1, 2, 3 screenshots. So technically you can tie, but it looks like Cerulean.
No, 2 more left.
Oh, no, 2 more left. So
Master Roach has to get both of them to win.
Yeah,
which
is probably not
tie.
All right, here's the next screenshot. I'm pretty sure Cerulean won, but next screenshot in 3, 2, 1. It's super easy too. These should have been first. These super easy ones. Nadia. Who got it first? Here, I can't see.
Cerulean got it first.
Cerulean got it first. Cerulean, you win. Cerulean wins. Alright, well, Cerulean got 4 points. There's no way anyone's going to catch up. Cerulean is the master of anime. We're going to go ahead and do it. Let's just show you this last one, just for funsies. You guys can see what that was. But Cerulean, for the most part, won. What is that from? Look at that. This one's super easy, too. Super easy. Nadia, Valley of the Wind Crisis. The third. Nadia. Or La Blue Girl featuring Nadia. Is Cerulean in the same time zone? Lol, you're under arrest. Cerulean would have won anyway. Look, he's getting all of them. He's getting all. It's your under arrest. Cerulean won. He's got it in the bag. He's got it in his bag sack. All right, you guys. Here we go. Cerulean. We're gonna give you the gachapon. You pick a number between 1 through 4. And is he Spring Club?
He's Spring Club, I think. Yeah.
All right. So pick a number 1 through 4. The big prize has to land on the number that you pick. However, because you are on a Print Club tier, you can pick any of the 4 regular prizes. So if they're all 4 regular prizes, you can pick any one. We just need you to pick a number for the sake of the big prize. But as a perk of being part of the SaruPro Print Club, you can pick whichever gachapon you want. There is Gachakun's hole. Yeah, Jesse is violating. I'm Eastern Standard Time, Desu. Congrats to Cerulean.
What number? 1 through 4. I choose 3. Okay.
He says, I choose 3. Number 3, Chan. Son. Alright, ball number 1.
It's empty.
Ball number... No, it's not. There's something in it. It's empty.
I thought it was empty.
Ball number 1 is $10 off Saru Store. Which we will make that a regular thing so they can pick out. If he wants that, he can pick it. Speaking of which, tomorrow we're doing our Black Friday thing on sarumaro.com, you guys. 30% off anything from tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, by the time we stream, that sale will be up. It'll be 30% off anything in the store. Alright, ball number 2 is this gachapon from Super Mario 3D Land. And ball number 3. Ball number 3 is this guy right here. He's Print Club though, so he can pick any of them. It's just a big prize set. That's ball number 3, the Charm of Metoru. And then ball number 4 is another Mario thing. This is also from 3D Land, right? Another 3D Land gachapon. We've lost all of the little gachapon papers with the lots of these. Because every time we open them, they drop on the floor. And then we end up vacuuming. We'll vacuum them up or something. Alright, so those are the 4 things that came out. First one is a $10 off coupon to the Saru.com store. Like I said, tomorrow we're doing our thing. Our Black Friday. Next one was this guy right here. Gachapon for whatever this thing is called.
That's
Metoru Charm.
Man.
And Super Mario 3D Land, another Super Mario 3D Land.
I would take that ball that's empty, just me and staying up all night.
So you can pick whichever one of those. And the $10 off the Saru Store, that's on top of the 30% that we're doing tomorrow. So if there's any like charms that you wanted. I would take the ball that's empty. Jesse thought it was empty. There was a piece of paper in there.
Yeah, usually I can hear the paper, but I guess it was stuck.
Shirley says, Arigatou minasan. I choose the Metoru. This guy. Very cool. This little guy. These little charms. You can find these on sarumaro.com, by the way, you guys.
And Matthew Roach linked it. Thank you, Matthew Roach.
Thank you, Matthew Roach. Metoru. Take the bullet bill. This is Mackenzie. Take the bullet bill.
Burping and laughing.
All right.
We don't.
Should we do a charm giveaway today? Or anything?
It's up to you. So.
Or do we wait till? What's today?
We wait till tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh yeah, we're streaming tomorrow. tomorrow we'll do charm giveaway and whatever other thing we decide to give away tomorrow. Also, killer in Japanese. What's killer? Oh, the that's right, the bullet. Killer. You can get a shirt. I saw a shirt that says just Kira in katakana for the bullet.
Put these in the.
I keep like putting it in my Amazon cart and then taking it out of my Amazon cart. I just need to get it. I just need to get it. Bullet Bill is much more family friendly name, yeah, than Killer. Killer. Bullets kill. Merry Thanksgiving. Sleepy time for me. Good night, Sticks. We're going to go ahead and end it here as well. Because we've gone through all the questions and all the things that we do in the giveaway and the game and the things. Excuse me. Oh, my gosh. We did all the things. Tomorrow, we will eat with you guys on the SaruPro Discord and chat. If you guys feel like chatting and watching us eat. And then after that, we're just going to go straight into a stream. We're going to go straight into
the winner of the
game stream.
For the question of the week.
Oh my god, we're stupid. Yeah, there was the winner of the question of the week. Oh my god. I misended it. I thought we did it already. Alright, the winner this week's our weekly giveaway winner for this anime thing is SaruPro. SaruPro, you have won. SaruPro is the winner. We will let you know that you have won. I totally forgot. Yes. So, when you guys answer the question up at the top, there's a question, by the way. At the top of your chat, wherever that is for you guys there, click on that question, answer the question, and you have a chance to win things. Watching Saru and Jesse eat, can't wait. Got my utensils ready. So yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow, and then we're gonna just do game streaming tomorrow afterwards. After the Discord live, we'll do Twitch live. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be on Twitch. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. I could use more follows. We only started streaming on Twitch this week.
I don't need it.
But this year. We only started streaming on Twitch sometime in the... When did we start streaming on Twitch? Do you remember? It was pretty recent, though. Yeah, it was like May or something. We haven't been doing it long, but hopefully we can keep doing it and get more people to hop in. Twitch Turkey, says Ando Gamer.
Thank you,
Matthew Roach. Alright, you guys. And thank you for reminding me of the winner for the thing. It was SaruPro. SaruPro's.
Thank you, Ando Gamer.
But alright, you guys. Well, that does it for this retro anime UwU show. The next one, I think we're gonna do it on Twitch. It'll be the first one on Twitch. We're gonna talk about Bubble and Crisis, but we're gonna move it there. We're moving it to Twitch, you guys. I think that's gonna be the thing, unless like the SaruPro like wholeheartedly objects to it, because for the most part, SaruPro is everything I do for the SaruPro. So if they don't want it, then we'll bring it back to YouTube. But I want to move it to YouTube. We'll see what the SaruPro says. If the SaruPro agrees, then we move it to Twitch. We're a democracy. If SaruPro agrees that we move it to Twitch, then we move it to Twitch. So it's up to the rest of SaruPro for the most part. But my feelings are I would like to move it to Twitch, and we might do so. And we'll talk about it on the Discord. But thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.